going to get to some enhanced video, and we'll go play by play through some of the more occultic statements, like we shall read the sign in your burned effigy, the bound body. That's exactly what the Druids actually did. They would roast cats, goats, oxen, horses, and watch the pain of how they died, and from this extract some type of mystical energy force or power, and also be able to tell the future.
All of Bohemia, we beseech the Transvestite Council.
By the way, it's called spirit cooking.
Upon further research of the ritual you just witnessed, it becomes clear. It is a mixture of the Babylonian Canaanite cult of Moloch fused with ancient
It's pronounced Moloch.
Druidic rites, where you have the female side of Satan, which they first call out to in the she.
Moloch is a demonic deity that these people offer innocent kids for it, for rewards, for power.
And then towards the horn god with the he, mixed with Masonic rites from Scotland. He, she, and the side of Satan, which they first call out to in the she, and then towards the horn god with the he, mixed with
the horn god. They're describing Baphomet. Now, as we know, Baphomet is a goat, has a goat head with horns, but it also has titties. So what it's symbolizing, it's man and woman, duality, and you know how she's posing, one arm up, the other arm down. So that's what that is.
Sonic rites from Scotland. It's very likely that many of the 1,500 to 2,000 member crowd had really no idea what they were actually watching because it was thinly veiled. Here we have some more enhanced video as the boatman, again with his face painted up like a skull, pulls his boat across the small lake towards the high priest with the red of his cloak visible, with his hand outstretched as if he is pulling the damned soul towards him as they throw off their cares, their conscience for what they have to do in the world. Also, you have the arrangement of the circle of higher level priests around him, the high priest in lighter colors, and then the outer rings of red, and then those in black. This is consistent with the darker workings of the occult, not just with the Western countries, but also worldwide. Now,
and yeah, another example of that would be, I don't know if you guys have ever watched WWE. I don't know if you guys remember Undertaker's entrance, but every time he'd come out to the ring, there would be the Druids holding the flaming torch, dressed in all black. Undertaker, of course, dressed in all black, walking to the ring, symbolizing rebirth, symbolizing the dead man walking. He was called Undertaker, the dead man walking. So this is depicted through so many different movies, through TV shows, through you name it, you know. So this is nothing new under the sun.
when you see that black edge coming...
And by the way, that statue right there that they're burning is an owl. And that's it's called Moloch. And this is what Drake actually worships too. Hence why he uses the owl as his logo. The owl is not his spirit animal. The owl is not his favorite animal. The owl is not, the owl, it's not, it doesn't mean what he wants you guys to think it means. It means Moloch. And he knows what he's worshiping. He knows what he's a part of. And he knows what he's sacrificing for that deity. And I'll leave it at that. And I said I'll leave it at that, but I just realized OVO looks like an owl. OVO. I don't know why I did it. OVO.
field. That's because we zoomed in on the video, and many times the pitcher was almost out of the screen, so that's the edge of the field or the view of the camera. We'll get back to more enhanced video of the ritual here in just a minute. But remember PJ, the little demon down in the corner, the left-hand corner of the program, sweeping up the ashes with little horns? And how can you forget this? The image of a human body burning on the altar. Again, this is what they were handing out to those that were witnessing these macabre activities. But again, from Babylon on into ancient England, the word bonfire, meaning human sacrifices being thrown into fiery pits, turned into today's bonfire. After the sacrifice.
Interesting. That makes you think. That really makes you think. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever held bonfires before a football game at your school. I know my school did. We used to hold a bonfire right before the big rivalry game for a school. So it just makes you think, like, why did they gather people in a big circle to watch something burn? You know, why did they gather us all to watch something burn down? What was the purpose of that? What was the meaning behind that? Why do people find enjoyment of that? Why do people want to see that? That has nothing to do with football. It has nothing to do with sports. So what is the significance of that? What is the significance of watching something burn down? I don't know. And why were there so many people gathered watching this thing burn down? What kind of energy were we cultivating? What kind of were we performing a ritual without even noticing? Were we what was the purpose of that? What was the meaning behind that? Now I really want to know why it's called a bonfire today. Why do we gather around to watch something burn? And what is the meaning of that? Now I know, like, when something is burning, it could mean rebirth. You know, when you think about rebirth, you think about the phoenix. The phoenix burned in the ashes, and it burned and it rose from the ashes. So you think about the phoenix, you think about rebirth. So that could be a thing. But then again, what does rebirth has to do with football? What does rebirth have to do with a bonfire? So I don't know. Those are just my questions. Let's keep watching.
Members of the cult would sweep up the ashes of the victim and use them in future rituals. One of the things that is extremely obvious by looking at the program handed out to Bohemian Club members is the person creating the program had a deep understanding of the occult.
I couldn't really tell what they were doing, but it appears to me like they just dressed somebody in all white. And then they're all clapping. What do you clap it for? Why are you clapping? What were we just talking about earlier? Undertaker's entrance, WWE. What does this look like to you? Undertaker's entrance. Okay, so my guess is that the Druids are guiding the non-Bohemian Grove members onto the podium to be initiated into the fraternity or sorority or a cult or whatever group they're in. That's my guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I see the Druids guiding the men in black to the podium, and then after each scene, I see more people wearing white. So I'm assuming that they're dressing the people that were in black and white now to symbolize that they're being rebirthed, to symbolize that they are now a part of the New World Order, to symbolize that they now have power, that they now have a position in the world. That's my guess. You can feel free to let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Again, leave your thoughts, leave your opinions, any ideas, any information that you might have. Let me know, man, because this is like an open space for us to come together and figure out our conclusions, to cite our information, compare our facts, do the math and see what's really going on, because we'll never really fully 100% know what's going on, but we can try to put the puzzle pieces together. We can try to ask questions. We can try to use critical thinking, but yeah, let's keep watching.
Has lost its power under these friendly trees. So shall we burn thee once again this night? And in the flames that eat thine effigy, we shall read the sign, Midsummer sets us free. Ye shall burn me once again.
What the fuck?
Which hither ye have fought from regions where I reign. Ye fools and priests, I spit upon.
Bro sound like a super villain. Like, why are you talking like that, bro? What the fuck? Like, this sounds like a voice dub over. Like, this can't be real. Like, this, do people actually talk like that? People actually talk like that? Oh my god. Like that. I don't even know what to say.
I spit upon your fire.
What the fuck?
Prince of all mortal wisdom, all of Bohemia, we beseech thee, grant us thy counsel. O great owl of Bohemia, we thank thee for thy adjuration. Begone, dull care. Fire shall have its will of thee. Begone, dull care. And all the winds, they bury with thy dust. Hail, fellowship's eternal flame. Once again, midsummer sets us free.
Now there you see the funeral pyre burning with the effigy of a human, or it could be real, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
There's been
Excuse me? What? Wait, hold up. There was an actual human in there burning? Hold up.
Now There you see the funeral pyre burning with the effigy of a human, or it could be real, ladies and gentlemen. There's been a lot of strange going-ons in that area of Northern California, but this is what the establishment is into.
Okay. So an effigy. Do I have to explain what an effigy is? I'm sorry, I don't know my words that well, but for anybody that doesn't know, I have the definition. I feel so dumb for looking it up. Effigy, a sculpture or model of a person. So, that was indeed. Oh my god, bro. The fact that you would even make an effigy of a person to burn, that tells me everything that I need to know, bro. That tells me that they're using real people to actually burn too. Because if you're gonna make an effigy of a person to burn it, you might as well burn an actual person. So, am I wrong for thinking that they're actually burning people too? That's fucking crazy, man. That's fucking crazy. Holy shit, bro. This is crazy, and I just want you guys to know. Let me hold that thought to the end.
Right here in America, the cremation of care. And this was July 15th, 2000. These people are deadly serious, those taking part in the ceremony.
There's the owl. You can clearly see that's the head of the owl. Those are the wings. I don't know why they're having a fireworks show right now. But there's so many things that I have running through my mind right now. It's taken me a lot to finish this video because I just want to say it all at once, but let's hold it to the end.
Another point, the pyrotechnics you're seeing going off were being released from beneath little wrought iron crosses about 1.5 feet tall. Also, notice the screams of pain coming from the sacrifice.
You gonna play this back again? I already saw it. Why do you gotta play this again?
Be gone, don't care. Fire shall have its will of thee. Be gone, don't care. And all the winds, victory with thy ducks. Hail, fellowship's eternal flame. Once again, midsummer sets us free.
I'm turning it down. I don't want to hear that again. Bruh. So there you have it, man. There you have it. That was not exclusive, but enhanced footage of the cremation at the Bohemian Grove. I would advise you guys do your own research on what the Bohemian Grove is. I would explain to you guys what it is, but it's a lot to get into. Essentially, it's just a male group that's held yearly. And this group contains some of the most prestigious, some of the most powerful men in the world, politicians, actors, you name it, athletes. And they all get together to worship an owl. And I know you're probably thinking, what the fuck? Like, why are they worshiping an owl? It's deeper than that, right? You know, obviously, they're doing it for spiritual purposes. They're trying to gain wealth and fortune in the spiritual realm. They want to communicate with spirits in the spiritual realm. This is why they use blood, because blood is currency in the spiritual realm. So all around, it's just very fucked up. It's very twisted, and I just want you to know this is not normal whatsoever. Me, you, or the average person that goes to work and works a job, we are not attending shit like this, all right? And the fact that these people are all attending this shit makes me it lets me know that this shit is planned, this shit is scheduled, and these people have to show up. They don't have a choice. It's if you don't show up, you might get blackmailed, you might get killed, you might lose your power, you might lose position, you might not be as famous, who knows? But the fact that these people are willingly taking time out of their day to attend something like this is not something that me or you do. Like, I want you to understand, this is not normal, bro. This is not normal. Me or you or anybody else watching this video, we don't do shit like this. We don't coordinate plans to meet in a forest and worship a statue. We don't do that. We don't meet in a big circle and wear white hoodies, black hoodies, holding torches, chanting, speaking in tongues. We don't do that. This is not normal. I want you guys to know that. I want you guys to do your own research, man. Don't take anything that I say as the truth. Don't follow anything that I say blindly, because that's no different than following what the news says blindly. I encourage you to do your own research. I encourage you to use critical thinking skills. We all interpret things differently. We all have different pieces to the puzzle. So, yeah, take this information and do what you want with it. You can take it or leave it. You can apply it to your life. You can do more research. Do what you want. But I said what I needed to say. This is fucked up. This is evil. This is twisted. This has been going on for years. Nixon was a part of it. So many presidents were a part of it. This is still going on today. There's innocent children involved. There's people losing their lives. Not only just here, but every single day. And, well, what can I say, man? The revolution will be televised. Like Orlando Brown said, the revolution was televised and don't nobody give a shit. So we'll leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope somebody learned something new today. I hope you guys are able to find a new perspective, or I hope you're able to look at your world, look at the world differently, and understand that these people are not who you think they are. These people are not, jolly, happy-go-lucky, every day is perfect, I'm the most holy, God-loving person in the world. No, bro. These people are evil. They are masters of deception, masters of putting on a mask, using double speak, playing roles, showing you one thing on camera and behind closed doors they act a completely different way. You got to think, these are actors we're dealing with, so they're not always gonna act all mighty and holy all the time. Like, these people do fucked up shit behind closed doors too. Nobody's perfect, but hey, these are the people in power, right? These people have to be held to a better standard, right? We expect these people to lead us. We expect these people to lead a nation, and this is what they're doing. Come on, man. Come on. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, love, positivity. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Peace.